every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater get up. I'm ready like lift off. I've never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts.
Oh, dude, my game goal is whatever it takes. I love my coach's mindset right now. Isn't that a great message to the team? Whatever it takes. Dude, he just bit off the worm.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Alrighty. What's going to happen?
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Let me know.
You don't want it. Check 55.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He completes it to Hunter. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout.
Let me know.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Let me know.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Banjo.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Tighten up. Check 13. Check 13. Switch. Hey, watch it. Jim, run left.
Ready?
Here's Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Big 3rd down stop. I can almost hear that defense saying, go ahead, go for it, try it.
You see that swagger out there, don't you? You see him saying, yeah, go ahead and give it one more shot. But I think if you're the head coach in this situation with you having the ball, just tip your cap to the guy on the other side and say, okay, you got me this time. Kick the field goal. We'll see you the rest of the game.
Well, if they would go for it and not get it, though, the other offense would have a long way to go in the other direction. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up,
Yep.
man up.
They go play action with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Medina. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Yes.
Play action. It's Jackson. Wilson's got it complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Yep.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yep.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, they set up the screen to Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Yes.
Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check. Mike's 50.
Yep.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. On 1st down, Henry gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
12.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
Let me know.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Ready?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Right.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll run with Henry, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let me know.
Here's Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Flush to his right, and probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away, and that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? And
now a hit and
Oh,
a
I
loose
thought that ball came
football.
out.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Yes.
From the gun, Jackson.
Hey.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Wilson now off the bootleg. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Nope.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Henry running right.
Get in there, dude.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. They still can't get him. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 6 yards away, as the Ravens push further out in front. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Yep.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
I'm going to send you a deal this offseason.
This is one of the best routes
and I think you might
have
like
in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yep.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there.
I know, man.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it
not
away
treating you
like
rough
that.
ball. Just so you know.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end fan. And he's brought
chasing
down,
the
but
pick
not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
You saw it, man.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Yeah, I'm ready.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Now I'm ready.
Jackson operating from the gun.
Beautiful.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Yep.
I'm coming after you.
On 4th down, Jackson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
For a Browns touchdown.
A fluke, dude.
Noah Fant
That's fine.
there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, you still there?
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner, it's complete. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist bump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. On 1st down, Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all, start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike 280. Mike 51. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Ready?
Shift.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Hey, alert 3, alert 6, pull it, pass.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh,
Now the
great.
pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And Lambeau will put this one through. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
Yep.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Hey,
A
dude.
good pickup there
Hey,
for the
run out of
Browns.
bounds.
15 yards.
You're in
One
Baltimore.
play has him to the
Run out of
37
bounds.
here for 1st and 10.
You have to run.
He's going deep for Brown.
Yes,
Into double
Jalen.
coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked
You
up
are
by
a
the
beast.
linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this one will be returned to
Nice
right around the
Jalen Smith.
38-yard
That guy
line.
plays different. He
Well,
plays
this is a
different.
defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Let me know.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Fields. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Wilson now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Give me some. Give me some.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pryor has it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far.
Ready?
It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Oh, what a
pick.
pick. Good pick, buddy.
Picked off
They
with
get,
great
that's how they
anticipation.
earn their paychecks, too. We're even.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be taken very short. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lights
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two.
Yeah, I'm ready, brother.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
They run again with Breida. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Yep.
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now it's Breida, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1 yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
No. Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down,
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yep.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for
No way.
Brown.
No
And he's
way.
going to be intercepted
Kenny
a
Moore.
third time.
Great inside.
Picked off by
But
Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Watch the whip.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
let me know.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, my
Under a
goodness.
heavy
That's
rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
Let me know.
On third down, Henry. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense up the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Watch the run. Hey,
On third down, Jackson. And Wilson has it. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Well, hey,
Nice
that's
catch
how
right
they
there.
have to
Brings to
earn.
mind the sentence, when in
That's how they
doubt,
have
find
to.
your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. There goes a deep ball. Inside. It got his man. Complete. A gain of 32 that time. They're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Yep.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb taking it in as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go, in now.
I know.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Yep.
This is Breida on the draw. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that
Dude,
even
you gotta stay on the top guy.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 35 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The conventional football Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Uses the stiff arm. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fields. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Square. You put your back to the
came
ball.
together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Wilson now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Let me know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. It's Little. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Little. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 55, Mike. Let's go, D. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Let me know.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Wilson to throw. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Zebra, zebra.
You good? Hey, are you good now?
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Let me know.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that is going to set up third and goal.
What? Move the team.
55. Hey, eat.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mike, 55. That's it. 55.
Let me know.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Mike, 55. Mike, 55.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
From the gun, Wilson. And
Come
it'll be
on, get in front of
intercepted.
him.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a very good
Get
return
in
as he
front of
takes us
him.
all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Yep. Go for it, Trevor. Yep.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Yep.
They go play action with Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Yep.
They run with Breda. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Yeah,
and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Let me know.
Throwing is Wilson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Oh, get out of
Oh,
here.
a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started.
Yep.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, hold on. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Bring it. Bring it.
Yep.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yep.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida.
Nice.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Yep.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They come out here in the eye. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Yep.
They'll try again with Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Yep.
Jackson's going to try to sneak. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So on 4th down, Out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, come on now, come on now.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Now Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What? 380.
Watching your guard.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Run left, run left.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Stay with your man.
Mike, 55.
Run
Minute.
55.
Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
Good game,
so
brother.
the final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. They said beginning of the year, they set a lofty goal,
I think we threw the ball away a little bit too
getting to
much.
the Super Bowl. They fell one step.